Hi guys, my name is Oluoma Praise. I'm a YouTuber based in the UK. I was about to say Lagos, Nigeria. I'm a YouTuber based in the UK, and yeah, from the title of this video, you can already tell what we're talking about. We're going to be talking about self-esteem, self-worth. Just I recently watched the video, okay, maybe 2 weeks ago or so, and it got me thinking because I think I saw myself in it was a comedy skit, but you know how you watch things and then it keeps playing in your head. Something like that happened to me. So if this is something you would like to watch, please sit back, relax, and let's enjoy it together, okay? Yeah. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for coming to my channel, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. Please give this video a thumbs up so that it can get to a wider audience, and I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. So let's get right into this video. Okay, and I'm going to be looking down because I have my notes here, and it's not even focused, but I'm going to be looking down because I have my notes here. So please permit me. So firstly, I watched the video. I don't know if you guys know Jay on Air. He's an he's a content creator in Lagos, Nigeria, and an OAP too. He's very good with dramatics. Like he knows how to make women of different types. Like he's good at his job. Okay, I give that to him. He's good at what he does. And recently, I watched that video, and to be honest, it made me think a lot about my self-esteem, let me put it that way, because it was about people that look good, and when they get compliments from their friends or from random people, it's difficult for them to accept compliments. Okay, so I thought about it and I'm like, oh, that thing, it screams low self-esteem. And I'm going to be vulnerable with you guys and be sincerely honest. I just said sincerely honest. Sorry. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I think I've always seen myself as someone that is very confident. Okay, maybe not very, but I'm a confident person. You cannot put me and low self-esteem in the same sentence. That's what I always felt. Okay, but then I'm someone that does that a lot. I don't know how to accept compliments. Right now, I'm making a conscious effort to accept compliments, but before, um, I don't know how to accept compliments. Let me put it that way. And it has been something that's been like, you know how somebody say, "Oh, your hair is nice." I'll be like, "This is my hair. I didn't even do it very. Oh, it's not. They didn't even make it as long." Something that I'll just say thank you, and I'll be like, "Oh, thank you," and just move on. Oh, I'm looking nice. You're telling me, "I love this your bag or this your shoe," and that's the thing. I do it even with my family members. I move on, or you're dressed well, someone says, you be like, today I'm not even wearing my best, just say thank you. The details or the explanations are not necessary, So because I felt after, I really did some thinking, you understand, and I came up with the fact that I think people that do this, like people like me that do this, we might have some esteem issues that we don't know about, or maybe we might have issues with self-acceptance or something like that. So that's the reason why I'm making this video. That's why I thought about it, and just a lot of things. I said, okay, let me come here. Since this is my YouTube channel, I talk about my opinions on a lot of things, trending issues, family, faith, and lifestyle. Basically just lifestyle. So when these types of things come up, trust me to talk about it if I can, and if I have knowledge in that area. Okay, so if there's something you would like to watch, please sit down, relax, and enjoy. And please let's engage in the comment section. Okay, and don't forget to like this video. Thank you guys. So the first thing I'll talk about is, when you're talking about self-worth or self-esteem, I think there are a lot of other concepts that I used to think are the same thing, like self-acceptance, like self-compassion, like self-respect, like self-image. So I'll list some of these things and then give what they kind of mean, and how we can try to imbibe it into our lives as women or as men, just as a person, as a human being, how these things, how you can imbibe these things into your life, and just, because there's no reason why you should be in this 2023 and be doubting yourself and be wondering, am I worth it? Or is this, no, all those things, if you're complimented, just say thank you and you move on, because you believe in yourself enough to accept compliments, to know that, oh, I'm worth it. This respect, this dignity, oh, I'm worth it. Okay, so the first one is going to be self-acceptance, and self-acceptance is basically the ability to accept yourself, as in your ability to accept yourself the way you are. Okay, you know how you say, I have wrong, I have these are my strengths, these are my weaknesses, I'm ready to strive on my strengths and I'm working on my weaknesses, that sort of thing. Not you denying that, no, I'm this, I'm that, accepting that, see, I'm a human being. Yes, I have my downsides and my ups and my high, or my I have my downsides and I have the things that make me a great person. So you know that these two things, they come in they come in one person, or just you basically accepting yourself for who you are. Okay, another one we're going to be talking about is self-compassion. And self-compassion here, we're basically talking about how you treat yourself. Treat yourself kindly, offer yourself forgiveness and grace in those difficult times. Okay, because I'm going to talk a little bit about this. You know how, I don't know if it happens to other people, but you know how you sit down at, like, you just remember an embarrassing thing or something, that you didn't do so well, of your past, and you're like, hey God, oh, I did this. Hey, you start beating yourself up. You can look back at the past and laugh and be like, hey, just imagine what I did that time. Jesus, if I knew better, I would have done this or I would have done that. That's a whole different ball game. Okay, it's a whole different ball game. That's something different. You're not looking back and having so much regret or being so difficult on yourself, or just insulting yourself. No, you're looking back and you're like, see, look at her. See the way I'm mumu. Let me talk like my husband. See how I mumu myself that day. That's you looking back and knowing that, if I knew better, I would have done better. Saying, can I just, sometimes you remember those things and you're like, can I delete this past from my life? It has happened and it has passed. At that time, you didn't know better. Now you do. You look back and treat yourself with forgiveness and grace, okay? Forget those things. Those times when you messed up, when you felt you would have handled situations better. Yes, it has passed. Forgive yourself and treat yourself kindly. Offer forgiveness and grace to yourself, because you deserve it, okay? Those things are in the past. It's not as if you can change the hands of time, right? It has passed. You can just be better you can be better as you live your life right now. All right. So that's what we mean by self-compassion. Just treating yourself nicely, and basically forgiving yourself for your past mistakes and giving grace to yourself to be better in the coming days or in the present day. Another one is self-respect. Your ability to know that your ability to accept that you deserve respect and dignity, basically, because like I always say, if you don't respect yourself, honestly, people cannot accord you the respect you think that you need or you think that you deserve. You have to respect this. It's not possible. If you don't respect yourself, people will not give you the ability. People will not give you the respect that you don't want to give to yourself, right? Because most of the time, as much as we don't think these things are true, that thing that you think someone outside, would give to you, if you don't give yourself, people cannot give you. I'm sorry. Most of the time, it might not be all the time, but to love yourself, to first accept yourself, to show yourself compassion. Nobody else will show you compassion if you cannot show yourself compassion. To believe that you need self-respect, or you deserve it, and you deserve to be treated with dignity and respect. You have to treat yourself with dignity and respect to earn it, to attract it to yourself, okay? Another one is your self-image. And this is basically the perception of your body, as well as your overall as well as your overall sense of self. Okay, yeah. So what do you think is, how do you perceive yourself? What are the things that you think about yourself when you stay? Do you think you're, oh, I'm a great person, or do you basically think, ah, I beg, I'm not worth it? Or what do you perceive? What's your perception about yourself? How do you see yourself, your body image, your things? How do you look at yourself every day and wish, maybe if you're a thick girl like me, yes, wishing, I wish I was slimmer, or I wish I was this, or I'm not saying that if you are obese or you are not okay with the way you are, or if you're slim and you want to add flesh, you cannot do what it takes to add flesh, or if you're thick, you want to lose weight. No, I'm not saying that you should just live your life. And no, I'm just saying you have to first accept the person that you are, accept the body that you have before you can start working on it. Because I don't know how you intend to work on yourself or on your body when you've not even accepted that, okay, this is who I am, this is my mind, this is the kind of person that I am. Please excuse the hand gestures. It's nature, okay? We talk and move our hands. Forgive me for that. I'll try to keep it stable, but if it keeps moving, manage me, okay? It's life. It comes with the package. This is part of accepting who I am. Okay, guys. The next one we're going to be talking about is self-confidence. And basically, self-confidence is your ability to act in ways that line up with your sense of self. Okay, if you say you respect yourself, if you say you deserve self-respect, you deserve dignity, you're treating yourself kindly, you you have confidence, right? Like, because you know that you're accepting your past mistakes, you're moving on from your past mistakes, you know that you didn't do well in the past, and you're ready to, like, be a better person. There are a lot of people out there that are like me right now, that did not even know that, okay, this thing that I'm doing might be bad for my self-worth, or my self-esteem. Like, because I know how terrible I was at accepting compliments. This is even from my own friends. This is not even from random people. Like, my friends will compliment me and I will have a problem with it. Sorry guys, I need to oil my lips. No verse. It's looking dry. Sorry. So good. It's not that I don't know that I'm beautiful. It's not like I don't know that that bag is nice, or the shoe is great. I don't, as in, for some reason I can't explain why I am explaining or just shalaying a lot instead of just accepting compliments. Now I've made up my mind to accept it with the heartiest smile and thank you. But then I know that this is what I used to do, and I can't explain why I was doing it. Because you know how you dress up, you look at yourself, you know that you're looking good. I'm a babe, but when they give you compliments, you will not accept it. Is it that I, maybe my subconscious thought I didn't deserve all those nice compliments I was getting, So that's what we're talking. All these things might be the reasons why I feel I don't deserve it, or it's not for me. Do you understand? So these are the things that I thought about, and I was like, no, I want to discuss this on my YouTube channel so I can get opinions. Okay. And if you think you're like me, or you're better than I am, or maybe you're still struggling to, accept yourself for who you are, to accept compliments and all those things, please, engage me in the comments. I want to know how we are going to navigate it this year, okay? Because we deserve good things, we deserve compliments, we deserve to hear good things about ourselves, and basically feel good about ourselves. Sorry if the light is getting dim. I'm using natural light, and yeah, UK weather is funny. It's sunny and then it's dim, so just manage the lighting, okay? So yeah, another thing so I was basically talking of, so we're basically talking about self-perception. And self-perception, it can either be based on what other people have told you about yourself, or It can either be what other people, it can be informed by objectives or facts or by what other people have said. So this is basically what you think and believe about yourself. How do you see yourself? What do you think about yourself? um, do you think you don't deserve love? Do you think you're not worth it? Do you think you don't deserve the good things of life? You know, this is something I'm a little bit passionate about because, like I said, you know how people watch random things and just laugh it off and move on. I'm not. That's why I say I protect my mind a lot. So I watched something back in Nigeria. I don't remember what it was, and it just dawned on me that I've actually like I don't think I look at myself with a lot of grace. Let me explain what I mean, okay? Because I remember when I walk in Lagos, like maybe I'm in a bus or something, or I'm in an Uber, or maybe I'm driving around with my friend or my husband, or just basically when I go out and I see a lot of people, I keep saying, all these people like this, they're asking God for one thing or the other. How will God leave these people and answer me? What's so special about me that will make God answer me and leave these people? That was a thought that I used to deal with. I'm serious. Like, I used to feel, what makes me more deserving than the next person? You know, or to make money, I have to suffer. Money cannot just come to me easily. Those are the things I used to think, okay? But listening to people, watching things, and also listening to Pastor Bolaji, sometimes, and now I was like, these are really self-limiting beliefs. Yeah, they are. Because I'm looking at myself that nothing about me is special, so God will not answer me because there are other people's requests he needs to. Why do I think those other people need to be answered before me? Right? God is is an omnipotent God. He's beyond my imagination. He can answer all of us at the same time. He can even choose to answer me first before those people. I don't know his reasons, but then I should see myself that way, right? You understand? And this is not me thinking I'm better than any other person. I'm just saying, these are the I'm being genuine with you guys right now. These are the things I used to think about. Or maybe I need to suffer before I make money. Why do I think that way? The world now is not even about working smart. It's not about working hard anymore. It's about working smart, right? So I don't have to suffer to make money. I have to think about what I have to do and believe and trust God as I'm doing it. He will bless the works of my hands. Okay? I don't have to suffer. I don't have to kill myself trying to make money. So, listening, I just knew, okay, these were some limiting beliefs that I had to stop, and start telling myself that things come to me easily, things will come to me quickly. I will not stay in one spot struggling to be better, okay? Like struggling to make money or struggling, no, it will not be that. That's not going to be my point. Even my growth here on YouTube, by the special grace of God, it will be quick, okay? I'm putting it out there and saying it to the universe. Yeah, so these are the things that I used to think, and I know that these were limiting beliefs that I had. So I was talking about it, and so I'm just trying to say how you perceive yourself. Self-perception is a big deal. Okay, do you believe you deserve love? Do you believe you deserve love? Do you believe that you have to treat yourself with compassion, that you deserve dignity and self-respect? Do you understand? Do you accept yourself for who you are? So these are all the things that will build your perception. And also, do you also build your perception based on what people think you are, based on what people have told you about, or what they think that you are, or how they think that you are? Do you build yourself based on, if somebody does not tell you now that you look good, do you actually not believe that you look good? But somebody reaffirm, or do people have to validate you for you to feel okay? Just as some of these questions, ask yourself so you know where you're standing. Me, I've asked myself, and that's why I'm here today. Okay, yeah. So there's some things that we can do to be better. Okay, that there are the types of self-esteem. There's low self-esteem. There's healthy self-esteem, and there's the one that is not healthy. I don't know what it's called now, but you know what I mean. Where you feel like you're better than other people, you're arrogant to people. No. there's that one. So you can just Google these things, I actually just want to talk about the things that we can do to be better, better with our self-worth, just better with ourselves. First is to practice self-compassion. And you know what, I've already explained what self-compassion is. Give yourself more grace. Forgive yourself for past mistakes. Treat yourself kindly, okay? If you don't do this, people can't do that for you. You are the one that can do it for yourself. Forgive yourself for the mistakes that you did in the past. Forgive yourself. Give yourself grace. Oh, I didn't know better. Now I do. And I know that I will do better than I did before, okay? There are things that you cannot change. So why not focus right now where you are on your journey ahead of you, okay? Practice self-compassion, all right? Yeah. Be kind to yourself. Nobody will do it for you. You have to do it for yourself, okay? Yeah. Another thing, another thing is to reject perfectionism. I say this and I say it for myself. I don't like my house being scattered or my space being, dirty or scattered. But it's bad. Sometimes, I'm not saying that you should. I'm using this as an example for myself because I know that time I can sleep, and when I wake up, I'll do these things. I might be running late and I get to the kitchen and see that there's a dirty plate in the sink. I will not be okay. I want to wash that plate that time, and I'm already running late. Do you understand? So it doesn't have to be perfect it doesn't even have to be perfect. Just do the best, okay? Do the best to the best of your ability and let it be. It doesn't have to be perfect. Oluoma, I'm talking to myself as much as I'm talking to you guys. So reject perfectionism, okay? I be perfectionism. More than no verse. English is not my first um it's not my first language. Yeah. So another thing is to resist comparison, and this is something I like myself for a lot. I don't like to be compared with people. I don't compare people with each other. You understand? See, everybody has their strengths and their weaknesses. In fact, I know how much I hate comparison. I don't like, all these head boy, head prefect, this, that. No, I didn't like to um, be voted in, or if you appoint me, fine. If you are not appointing me, that's me. I'm of the belief that you can be better, right? But you don't have to compare yourself to people. That's how I see things. It's how I've seen life right from time. So if these are the things that can help me be better, I'm even happy that I already know this one. I don't compare myself to people at all. I know how to know that my journey is my journey, and this is my focus on my journey. I'm happy for people when things happen to them, but I'm not one to compare myself with people, okay? This video is really coming long. And the last point is to stay in the present. That is mindfulness. You're not wishing, oh, I wish that, as that thing is happening, enjoy the moment. I'm talking to myself because I'm guilty of this, okay? Because of how I like everything to be perfect and everything. It affects me sometimes. Sometimes I don't live in the moment, and it's not a good thing, okay? But I want to live in the moment. I want to enjoy living in the moment. Do you understand? It's something I love. I would really love. So I'm telling myself, as much as I'm talking to you guys, to be better with yourself this year. Please learn to enjoy the moment. Give yourself the time to, express yourself. Enjoy that time, right? So thank you guys for watching. Please like the video, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff, and engage with me in the comments. And yes, thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.